2 Chinese judges and 1 court official are going to be expelled from the Communist Party, and they will lose their jobs because of their involvement with prostitution. Now, the reason why they got caught was because a defendant that was very disgruntled at a prior ruling decided to follow one of the judges for a year straight. And he finally figured out that these judges are involved in prostitution. They're paying prostitutes for sex, obviously. So he saw them go into one hotel. Later on, this man, who is identified as Ni, went to the hotel again and asked for the surveillance tapes. And he said that he needed the surveillance tapes for some other reason, but he basically tricked the hotel employees into giving him the footage. After he got the footage, he filed an official complaint with the government, but the government didn't do anything about it. So he posted it online, and then all of a sudden, authorities in Shanghai are like, oh, we got to do something about this.
No, we didn't mean that. So I have mixed feelings about this. So number one, this dude was definitely aggrieved, the stalking guy.
You're going to follow a judge around for a year.
A year, man.
Yeah.
That's some commitment, man. That's some serious stalker shit. And he's like, I'm gonna find you. You're gonna do something wrong one day. And then to go in and convince the hotel guy somehow to give him the tape. I mean, he's resourceful. Now, he was mad because that judge, he thinks, exerted influence in his case, because in his case, the plaintiff against him was that judge's cousin. Mm-hmm. So he's like, oh, no, you didn't. I'm gonna find you one day, right? Now, on the other hand, so I feel like that's weird and stalkery and too much. On the other hand, in the beginning of the story, they allude to how, and I don't give a shit that they were going to prostitutes. Really, Chinese officials going to prostitutes. Whoa! Any government officials of those in a high-powered country where the government is above the people, abusing their power. Whoa! I didn't see that coming. And going to prostitutes, that's not even abusing your power. But they alluded to that the judges were initially with a contractor at dinner, and then they took home the girls. So then we don't know, but it could be that there was a form of a bribery, like you rule the right way in our case, and you go home with these girls, and that's how business gets done. If that's true, then I'm glad he stalked them and regulated on.
Yeah, unfortunately, so far there are no reports, proving that that's the case, but there is a huge issue, obviously, in China with government officials and corruption. So that was another reason why this story just blew up in China, because people are so tired of the corruption and they really want to bring light to what these judges were doing in this case. So I love the fact that you can get some real justice if you post something on the internet. Sometimes you don't even need to rely on politicians to fight for you. You can fight for yourself.
Yeah, so I don't know if the guy who did the stalking is the hero of the story, because, I mean, he's got some issues, and I think after a year, maybe it's time to let it go, but on the other hand, he gets an award for persistence. But the real hero of the story, Anna, you're right, is the internet. Like, you go to the government's like, yeah. Oh, those high-powered judges, yeah. Oh, yeah, we got leads. They got us working around the clock on they were going to prostitutes, were they? Round the clock, dude, okay? And then they bury it. And he's like, oh yeah? Online. What are you going to do now?
Yep.